I can do anything. Because I believe I can. And I see people around me doing amazing things every day. They're exploring, playing with new ideas, trying stuff to see what happens. And so am I. I don't worry about doing something the wrong way, because that's how you find a new way. I'm not afraid to fail, because that's how people become great. Sure, there's always someone helping me learn how to do things in a better way, but they aren't telling me it's the only way. They leave me with the freedom to chase what I believe in, and push me to do something that's never been done before.
I see our graduates are ready to process, so please welcome with me the 2017 graduates of UBC.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is your big day. I hope you're excited. Please remain standing. My name is Santa Ono, and I'm the President and Vice-Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. Please join us in singing O Canada, led by our University Marshal, Nancy Hermiston, Director of the Opera and Voice Program at the UBC School of Music. We pause for a moment to give thanks, spiritual and temporal, for the blessings that we share in this wonderful world, this great nation, this beautiful and blessed province, this magnificent university, and to recognize that UBC is located on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Musqueam people. We give thanks for these wonderful students and their proud friends and family on this most joyous occasion. Please be seated. Distinguished platform guests, members of the Senate, members of our distinguished faculty, members of our staff and alumni of UBC, and most especially you, the graduates, family and friends, bienvenue au Centre Chan pour les Arts à l'Université de la Colombie-Britannique. What an honor it is for me to be with you today to celebrate UBC's graduating class of 2017. Let's hear it for them. I can tell you this is really one of the highlights of the academic year for me and for all of us. This is why we as faculty members and administrators and staff get up every day in anticipation of the moment that you, after 4 or 5 years of hard work, actually cross this stage to receive the diploma that you have earned. This day is all about you, what you've achieved through hard work, determination, and moments of creative inspiration. Graduation is a time to imagine your future and the world to come. When you think of the road ahead, you may gain perspective, we hope, by looking back on your years here at UBC. And we hope that when you do look back at your time at UBC, that you will do so with fondness. And that when you look ahead, you will see UBC as very much part of your future. You will always be welcome here, and we look forward to hearing about your accomplishments, both personal and professional, as you build upon the foundation provided to you by your degree here. And we also hope to continue to engage with you as alumni as you travel forward to new adventures, to new corners of the globe. As you begin your new stage in life and experience, you can be confident of one thing, that we are absolutely sure as a collective body that you, each and every one of you, can and will make a difference. Because like UBC graduates who have gone before you, who are leaders in every field of human endeavor, you possess the knowledge and skills that are conferred by an education from UBC. In his address to UBC's initial graduating class in 1916, UBC's first president, Frank Westbrook, encouraged students to make our world a better place in which to live. And the emphasis wasn't on making the world a better place for the students, for you. The emphasis was using your gifts and your education and the power and privileges that come with it to make the world a better place for others, especially those less fortunate, perhaps those that you have never met in distant lands. And we believe 101 years later that mandate to you from us remains exactly the same. It is embedded in the DNA of what UBC is all about. There's one other message that we want to leave to you, that is that graduation isn't about saying goodbye. It's about au revoir until we meet again. As Professor Westbrook also said back in 1916, remember those words, tuum est, it's your university, it's up to you, today and forevermore. Congratulations to the class of 2017, and my very best wishes to you all.
Thank you, President Ono. My name is Angela Riedish, and I'm the Provost and Vice President Academic at the University of British Columbia. Since 1926, there's been a tradition of the grad class gift, and since then, each graduating class has chosen a gift to enhance the campus. I now ask Mark Chen, member of the graduating class, to announce this year's gift to the university. Mark.
President Ono, Dean Housley, distinguished members of faculty, honored guests, friends, family, and fellow graduates. The graduating class of 2017 will be gifting to the university a $10,000 wood and metal sculpture by Indigenous artist Connie Watts. It is entitled Thunderbird in Motion and is inspired by the students' energy and collection of knowledge. My fellow graduates, we may have taken different paths, but there's a few things I'm sure we've all learned in our journey through Sauder. We know that anything true and relevant about the world can always be summarized in a 2x2 matrix. That a better way to say going into debt is that we are simply increasing our leverage. And that in our decision making, we should ignore sunk costs, but always pay attention to the opportunity costs. And the opportunity cost for all of us to make it here to graduation day was pretty high. Whether you're an undergrad or a postgrad, we've all made sacrifices, be it our income, our savings, or our precious weekends to spend with our friends and family. When I left my previous job to come study here at UBC, I walked away from an upcoming promotion. I left my year-end bonus on the table, and I remember having a real sense of anxiety that I was leaving behind 6 years of client relationships that I had worked so hard to build. Every career decision has trade-offs, and for me, what has made it so worthwhile are the people here today, the ones in front of me, as well as the ones sitting behind me. Because the people we surround ourselves with matter. They can either push us to work harder than we've ever worked before, or make us sit back and be complacent. They can either encourage us to raise our goals higher than what we thought possible, or make us believe that those goals are unattainable. Very few people can claim to have become great entirely on their own, because over time, we can't help but take on the very best qualities of our friends, of our teachers, and of our mentors. These are the people who help us raise our own expectations, remind us of what is truly important to us, and challenge us to be the very best versions of ourselves. We are incredibly fortunate to be taught by world-class professors who not only give us knowledge, but also set such high expectations for every one of us to succeed. We're also fortunate to be with friends and family, many of whom are here to celebrate with us today, who not only supported us, but also believed in us as we make this important investment in our future. And lastly, we are fortunate to have each other, to be among one of the most talented, hardworking, and most supportive group of students I have ever encountered. I have seen on multiple occasions my classmates spending countless hours organizing events for the benefit of their classmates, even during the busiest times of the school year. I've also seen my classmates encourage and prepare each other for job interviews when they themselves are applying to the same jobs. This is the kind of culture we have here. So as we graduate today, with our background and our network established here at UBC Sauder, we should all feel proud and confident in knowing that we are well prepared for whatever endeavors we choose to pursue. And as we join this community of alums, let us remember to give back and share with future students the same generous and supportive culture that we've all benefited from. Congratulations, class of 2017. Go and be the very best versions of yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark, and I hope you find that the ROI is that not just financial riches, but riches in the widest possible sense of the term, so I wish that for all of you. The candidates for degrees will please rise. That would be you. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting the candidates for degrees who have successfully completed their studies and fulfilled the conditions that the university has set for them. The Senate of this university recommends them to you for the degrees that will be announced by a representative of the faculties. As each degree is officially conferred, the dean or representative of the faculty, and in the case of graduate degrees, the dean or representative of the faculty of graduate and postdoctoral studies will congratulate the student. Philip Seo and Linda Seid, members of Alumni UBC, will present each student with an alumni handbook and a special invitation to visit the Robert H. Lee Alumni Center, their new home at UBC. The candidates will please be seated. That's you again.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidate for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Haibo Zhang. Dr. Zhang studied how fluctuations in crude oil prices are related to inflation and financial markets. He provided novel evidence of the significant impact of oil price changes on the expected inflation and treasury bond returns, and he developed theoretical models to understand the economic mechanism of the link between oil and financial markets. Dr. Zhang. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Business Administration, Zhangwei Zha.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of International Master of Business Administration, Wen Chen. Andy Xiaodong Guo. Fan Kang. Yan Lu. Min Lee. Cui Win Lo. Shui Jin Fen. Christine Shen. Yan Sun. Shan Tang. UC Wang. Yao Yao. Emily Yijin Yao. Nathan Yu. Jasmine Zhang. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration. Shadi Aga Kazim Shirazi. Carmen Ballard. Mark Bailey. Aman Betty. Devashish Baravguf. Neil Black. Jennifer Bach. Isa Braithwaite. Michael Butler. Kate Yoshiko Chanel. Aubrey Chapnick. John Albert Cheng. Jeffrey Cheung. Kahing Chung. Sky Collier. Vaughn Kumasing. Kim Koraya. Catherine Dallaire. Pamela Dawkins. Rahat Dia. Michael Matthew Downs. Andrea Elsie Duke. Simon Christopher Diakovsky. Michael Jaworski. Mohammed Amami. Gendendaram Etuvishin. Laura Evans. Adobia Okusa Foley. Michaela Franceschini. Julia Francis Gartley. Saba Gassemi. Arlen Gonzaga. Ming Guo. Ayush Gupta. Daria Habibi. Ryland Haggis. Mark M. Chen. Jose Antonio Hernandez Castilla. Julie Homick. Erez Yanku Ben Chen. Blaine Isherwood. Pardeep Singh Pere Chasal. Abdullah Jawas. Sandeep Keher. Ashutosh Kateria. Gauri Shankar Katula. Rupleen Kaur. Jesse Killar. Premanandia Della Cristania. Kathleen Lafferty. Urjan Lee. Humin Carey Lee. Shilay Simon Lee. Zacchaeus Hong De Lim. Catherine Lipinski. Jensong Liu. Mark Davidson Maines. Farin Mumdani. Gabrielle Marfolia. Reshmi Ann Matthews. Connor McKee. Cressida Murray. Gwen Dang Ngo. Danielle got me. Danielle Elanjo Nunez Rodriguez. Nicholas Aubry. Adrienne Toy. Nick Tran. Miriam Trotcha. Rasnandra Opriti. Anne Duvet. Han Nan Tian. Darwin To. Michelle Adaku Omuramba. Juliana Osorio Agudelo. Maxim Pack. Costel Serbia. Lou Pan. Gabriela Passano. Tina Peng. Joey Peter. Jeffrey Spencer Pringle. Srijaran Rama Badran Simala. Oscar Rabo. Mario Rocio Hernandez. Shayan Rifahi. Tomas Restrepo. Jose Romero Cueto. Wally Ryu. Roberto Ruz Hernandez. Sharika Salim. Pawan Varada. Li Shen. Gurkirat Singh. Jody Ann. Garuv Sud. Amy Carey Stewart. Harvey Sai. Lydia Tay. David Washer. Andrew Waters. Elizabeth Wheaton. Chloe Yue Singh. Mengden Yang. Alex Yakovashenko. Anush Zamani. Kilai Zhang. Wenshu Zhang. Jingyi Zha. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Management, Operations. Nayef Ahmad. Nathaniel Horvath. Pei Gyai. William Jenden. Friedrich Laxdell Carrison. Teng Liu. Odette Melvin. Nina Rajabi Nasab. Heidong Ruan. Yiming Wang. Ziquan Ju. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Bozyong Dong. Adrian Anthony Francis. Yang Hu. Avantni Karadhekar. Melanie Grace Kerr. Justin Gramel Gil-Carey. Madison Ladner. Nicholas Lin. Wendy Lin. Junhong Yu. Alexandru Meisner. This student is the winner of the Dorothy Ann Dilworth Memorial Prize for the most outstanding female student in the graduating class of the Faculty of Commerce. Sarah Moe. Shahigan Humza Rafik. Brian Douglas Tweedley. Davis Wong. Catherine Kayan Wong. Vincent Jenshuan Tham. Yan Gao. Jin Jiang. Shiki Wong. Jia Xuan Qiong. Yi Wang. Yajin Ho. N.G. Elias Jacob Friedman. Amanrup Singh Rasood. Janelle Ashley Kobanatchi. Henry Chi. Kiran Colliery. Jun Ho. Xian Luo. Alfred Sin. Yui Zhou. Rishi Shagan. He Dang. Samuel Dunner. Blanche Huang Zhongying. Christopher Hunter. Frank Huo. Xuan Shi Ji. Ka Sing Ing. Peter Neuenberg. Christian Noel. Sansoles Perez de Tagla. Intan Salim. Victor Timur Salim. Kayu Tang. Abdul Kader Soyer. Christian Castro Bernard. Mattia Daniel. Mattia de Burke. Pernille Elizabeth Feld-Hansen. Skylar G. Chanho Lee. Armand Mazhira. Christina Moore. Marissa Eng. Mora Payonk. Cindy Sharma. Sherry E. Springle. Walter Maximilian Wolf. Gordon Wayman Wu. Stella Cheng. Natalie Isabel Hayworth. Ching Him Kwok. Sunu Lee. Sandy Wan. Daniel Pieknik. Alex James Butler. Alexander Say. Claire Chen. Jonathan Dane Conlon. Paige Krebs. Leona Lau. Xiao Jun Lin. Darren Jijian Lau. Clarissa Ma Dilau. Lin Mao. Tuyan Meng. Chan O. Alistair Tan. Darkhan Umerzin. Yakiv Yagoleninzer. Yuting Zhu. Huidan Yan. Anshi Yu. Kaylee Joanne Zandunaiski. Jianyu Zhu. Irene Garcia Paulin. Ashley Anderson. Megan Barnaby. Anna Corina Bizin. Sarah Brennan. Jacqueline Cheng. Xinjing Deng. Braden Fong. Martina Garikochia. Nathan H. Gilmore. Madison Guy. Sarah Rachel Job. Lan Lee. Hengjian Liu. Brian Luck. Clarissa Pangalinin. Rusnor Sihota. Edward J. Sim. Lin Wang. Mina Willett. Carlene Wilson. Phoenix Wong. Jai Zhao. Malika Kapoor. Tanner R. Kirkpatrick. Amanda Lee. Sarah Marlowe. Samantha Ng. Leah Rainey Singer. Millie Wu. Nicola Nedev. Shuying Savannah Lee. Matthew Chan. Quying Feng. Burak Kine. David Liu. Bentley Quinn. Qian Wang. Alvin Wijaya. Yinyin Ong. Maria Andrea Banzon. John Salik Yilmaz. Yentang Richard Chow. Munat Chima. John Frederick Yu Chiahok. Gwente Kim. Rachel Lee. Yun Lin. Madeleine Marshall. Judy Hyunyong Park. Sydney Ying Yi Ren. Murat Suyembayev. Han Lee. Sujin Lee. Keying Deng. Bronte Maria Goldberger. Johnston Karimo. Hui Shen. Dongyu Zhang. Richie Zhang. Halar Salim Maimam.
Let's hear it for the crew. Thank you very much, guys, for doing that. So some of you are on Snapchat, right? Yeah? Well, you're going to have something new to Snapchat about today. For those graduates who have just crossed the stage today, and for all of those who are unable to attend today's ceremony, with respect to the appropriate degrees shown in the program, I hereby admit you to the convocation of UBC. Congratulations. It's been my pleasure to meet and congratulate each member of today's graduating class. As I've said, you've invested a great deal of time, determination, effort, focus, and hard work in obtaining your degree. And now, just as you graduate, this would be a perfect time for you to turn to your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Just give them a round of applause. You know where they are. Why don't you stand and turn to them? And let's not forget the faculty members that are on stage and those that are not here, those that are representing the entire faculty. They were with you in classes, in office hours, spending extra time with you on projects. Let's hear it for the faculty of the Sauder School of Business. And you have one cool person leading this school. That is Dean Bob. Let's hear it for Dean Bob. Now, you guys seem pretty pumped. You know, the students in this school have quite the reputation, and I want to see if you can live up to it. Can you do that? All right. Well, if you have noticed, we have a great conductor behind me and a band. Would the conductor and band please stand so we give them a round of applause? Now, we also strategically have the director of opera and voice here, Nancy Hermerson. Let's hear it for her. Come up here, Nancy. We're going to have some fun now in your last exam at UBC. Ready for it? Yeah. Don't worry. You're going to pass. All right. Here's the deal. We have great musicians here. They're going to help you out. Here's a microphone here. Imagine there's an imaginary line that goes from here, from me, to the back of this room. We're just talking about the ground floor here, okay? All right? So everybody to this side of this microphone is group 1. What group are you? Oh, that's pretty wimpy. What group are you? 1. That's better. Everybody on this side is group 2. What group are you? 2. Oh, you can do better than that. What group is this? 2. All right. Everybody up there is group 3. What group are you? 3. Oh, there's so many of you. You can do better than that. What group are you? 3. Everybody behind me is group 4. What group are you? 4. That's pretty good. That's more like it. All right. Now, group 4, you have a very important task, right? The really important thing in leadership is to be sort of like the metronome, to make sure that the whole organization stays in sync, right? Future leaders, future CEOs. So this is the percussion section, and we actually have a percussionist up there, and he's going to improvise, and your job, percussion, is to follow the beat. So listen to it, and then chime in by stomping on the floor or by clapping. Let's hear the beat. What's the beat going to be? Got it? Let's hear it for the percussion. Percussion. All right, you can stop now. Stop now. Now, you guys, I understand, business people have tremendous musical talents, right? Fitting of that amazing percussion behind you, right? So group one, just sing ah, but not like I did. Ah to the note that the band is going to play, and then Nancy's going to sing it and lead you in the first note. What's the first note, Mr. Conductor? All right. That's okay, but group two is usually better, right? You ready? The second note is... And the third note is... All right, now. Not only do you have tremendous musical... Wait, we're not done yet. Come on, guys. We're only halfway through the exam. So, not only do you have amazing musical talents, but understand that all graduates of Sauder have tremendous literary abilities. So, you're going to sing that note while singing a letter of the alphabet. And you guys, group one, are going to be the letter U. Get it? Let's try it. The note again.
You.
Get it? The second group is going to be the letter B. Surprise, surprise. The third group is going to be the letter C.
C.
All right, you're not done yet. We're going to put it all together. We're going to start with the percussion, and then I'm going to do a couple of measures, and I'm going to say, group one, you're going to sing U at your note, and then you're going to sing B, then you're going to sing C, and then I'm going to go like this, and everybody's going to say UBC, okay, with the chord, okay? And then after that, to demonstrate that Sauder is the coolest school, right? You're going to make enormous amounts of noise and make the roof levitate. Can you do that? Okay, Mr. Conductor, are you ready? Percussion, are you ready? Guys ready? Group one. That's pretty good. Do that. Let's hear it. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You win the award thus far. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a faculty member first and foremost, and I just want to leave a couple of comments with you. You know, being graduates of Sauder, you've studied economics and finance. You've used your knowledge to work. We hope that you will use your knowledge to work, to eliminate deep disparities that exist between nations and indeed within our own nation. I ask you to embrace diversity in every sense of the word. It makes for better teams, for better decisions as a leader, and most importantly, for a better company and a better world, wherever you end up. Always place your integrity at the center of what you do. Remember what you have learned about business ethics. Remember your ethical principles and be mindful of the moral and ethical problems that arise in every environment, including a business environment. And remember that business ethics applies to all aspects of business. How you hold yourself and how whatever company or organization you join conducts itself. Never forget that lesson that you've learned here. As a business leader, remember that your most important competency, as assessed by Harvard Business Review, will be the moral values that you project and model in your actions as you climb up the corporate ladder, if that's where you end up. Your employees will watch for consistency and regular demonstrations of your own ethical compass. Varying from such a framework makes employees feel unsafe, activating the amygdala, the fight or flight response. And that's the last thing you want as a leader. Employees will not be at their best in such a state of mind, and they will leave your company sooner than later, and you will have a retention issue. And most importantly, fast forward through your life. You're at a very early stage right now, but fast forward to the end of your career and to the end of your life. And ask yourself, what will people say at my eulogy? Will it be about how you use your success to help those in need, as epitomized by Bill and Melinda Gates, who are giving almost everything they have away to solve the grand challenges of the world, to cure the diseases, the lack of clean water, food scarcity? Will that be your eulogy? Or will it be how you ran the largest Ponzi scheme in US history, defrauding $64.8 billion from 4,800 clients, as will be Bernie Madoff's legacy? As you move through life, remember more than what you learned in class. Remember what you learned from each other. Remember what you learned from those service activities that you've impressed us with. Remember more than your education of the mind. Remember the education of your heart that you've learned by watching your outstanding dean, your outstanding faculty members, your fellow classmates. Remember the soft skills. Remember the values that they've taught you, both within the classroom and by how they hold themselves. Lean just as much on your EQ as you do on your IQ. I leave you with one last sentence. Knowledge is in the head. Wisdom is in the heart. Always follow your heart. Tuum est. It's up to you. Congratulations. Since UBC began granting degrees in 1916, several generations of graduates have crossed this stage or a stage like it to receive their degrees and have gone on to build our community, our world, and to shape society. Some of you may know that 3 prime ministers, including the incumbent, preceded you on this stage. As alumni, your relationship with UBC is beginning anew. You can maintain, and we hope that you will, your voice in the affairs of your alma mater through the Senate, by mentoring today's students or by encouraging the students of tomorrow. And there will be many opportunities for you to volunteer around the world with what we're doing as a university. As lifelong learners, I hope that you will remain in contact and perhaps even consider continuing education or a MOOC that is delivered by this institution. And we encourage you to be involved and be part of the future of this great institution. You have helped shape what UBC is today. You have challenged us as faculty members, as administrators, to forever work and endeavor to make this a better place. And we pledge to you on this day that we'll continue to do that forevermore. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings our ceremony to a close. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have, and that all of you will be able to join us for refreshments, which will be served immediately after this ceremony at the top of the steps in the Flagpole Plaza. There are tents there in case there's inclement weather. But after that, be sure to drop by the Robert H. Lee Alumni Center, adjacent to the Nest, for a second graduation welcome reception. There'll be upstairs, there'll be vanilla and chocolate cake. And at the Alumni Center, you can pick up your new Alumni UBC A card, which has some benefits associated with it. So be sure to go there and get your UBC alumni card. Now, guests are requested to remain in their places until the platform party and the students actually exit the Chan Center. Now, before we end, as we exit, and in recognition and out of respect for the tremendous effort and accomplishments of this group of graduates, the band, which you all know, is going to play our alma mater. And I'm going to have them play it in a second here. It's a lot better if everybody is clapping to the rhythm. And we know you've already demonstrated your musical abilities, okay? So will the band please play the alma mater so we hear what it's going to sound like? Ready? Like this. Got it? Louder. Okay, got it? That's what we're going to do. And before we actually head off, I know that you will join all of us in congratulating the 2017 graduates of the University of British Columbia. Let's hear it for them.